This is my second try to make the video. First I couldn't make, so this is my second try. So we are going to learn about what we call is pumping lama. Pumping lama is used pumping lama is used for CFG in a problem. So basically we want to show that the given string, suppose A B C, this is a given string. We want to show that it is not CFG, it is not context free language, so it's not CFG, CFL, so it is not context free language. So to show that, we divide this string into 5 parts, that is P, Q, R, S, T. Okay, we divide this string into we divide this A B C into 4 parts, that is P, Q, R, S, T. How do we divide it? So to divide this string, that we need to think of two conditions, that is QS, length of QS, meaning length of this and length of this should be greater than equal to 1, meaning this and this should be greater than equal to 1, and this QRS should be less than equal to n. Length of QRS should be less than equal to n. Okay, these are the conditions. QRS less than equal to n. Suppose there is a string A, A, B, 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 C, C, C. So how are we going to divide the string? First of all, we need to check what condition, that is QS should be greater than equal to 1. So we will place a Q here, this is Q, and suppose we take 4 A's, okay, 4 B's, 4 C's. This is part of what language? AN, BN, CN, where n is greater than equal to 1. Okay, so we place Q here and S here. Okay, so length of QS is equal to or greater than equal to 1. So is it 1 and 2? Yes, length is greater than 1, and QRS is length of QRS is less than n. So R will be placed here, correct? QRS, R will be placed here. So length should be less than equal to n. So is it less than n? Yes. Okay. So next, where will be a P and T? So P belongs to the left side, so P will be here, and T belongs to the right side. So there is no condition given like what should be the length of P and what should be length of R and what should be the length of T. So we can give this whole area as T. Okay, so here Q R S is within A N, correct? This whole part belongs to A N, correct? A raised to N. If it was A1, then only this part would exist, A2, this part, A3, this part, A4, then this part. Okay, so this whole area belongs to A N. So QR is within A N, correct? So another thing you need to notice is P, Q, R, S, T. Okay, to prove that, to show that this language is not context free, meaning this language, whatever we do with this shouldn't belong to this language. If we take the, and one more thing is there is there is an I value attached to this. Okay, this I value should make the changes in the string such that this string, whatever we make, this string shouldn't belong to this a n, b n, c n. Okay, so it is said here is n is greater than equal to 1. Okay, so n is greater than equal to 1. Let's take I equal to 0. Okay, I am just taking, if I take I equal to 1, and if I take I equal to 1 and divide it like that only, a a b b b b c c c c. Okay, and how I divided it as p q r s, and this whole area is t. So if q is 1 and s is also 1, so meaning there is no change, meaning this belongs to the CFG. So our assumption turns right, and we don't want this. What we want is to our assumption will fail, assumption should fail. So we need to keep in mind to take a number so that our assumption might fail. So if we take I equal to 1, our assumption gets correct. So this we doesn't want. We want that our assumption should fail. So we take I equal to 0. Okay, I equal to 0. If we take I equal to 0, then a, then as this is turned 0, this a will be gayab, meaning there will be no a here, so only a. And since this is also turned 0, there will be no a, so only 2 a's, that is of p and that is of r, and the remaining thing will be the same. Correct? So here 2 a's are removed, so it is n minus 2. Why? Because 2 a's are removed from this. This is n minus 2, this is n, and this is also n. And does this belong to the string a n, b n, c n? Does it belong? Here it is written a n, b n, c n, but here it is written a n minus 2, b n, c n. Clearly this is not matching, therefore it doesn't belong. So our assumption is false. Hence we have shown that our string w, that is after doing all of this, that is a b b, the b c c c c, doesn't belong to what? Doesn't belong to L, meaning our language. What is our language? A n, b n, c n. It doesn't belong here. Why? Because of this two. There were more 2 a's, but they were removed, therefore it doesn't belong. So all of these things I have done to explain you. Okay, after this I will teach you how sir has given all of this in the next video. How to solve all of this I will teach in the next video.